evening. Welcome to Bizworld. The Northern Corridor Investment Authority, NCER, expects the Northern Corridor Economic Region's economy to grow by 300 billion ringgit via initiatives outlined in the newly launched Strategic Development Plan 2021 to 2025. Under the plan, the Northern region is projected to create more than 160,000 new jobs and over 42,000 entrepreneurs, while cumulative investment is slated to reach 146.5 billion ringgit.
Dari segi GDP, kita akan ada kelewatan 2 tahun. Pada asalnya kita rancangkan GDP bagi wilayah Pantai Timur 300 bilion. Tapi sekarang dijangka kita akan mencapai 300 bilion GDP pada tahun 2027.
The newly minted Strategic Development Plan was presented to Prime Minister Tan Sri Muhyiddin Yassin, who chaired the 23rd NCER meeting earlier today. Up to July this year, the NCER has achieved 115.9 billion ringgit in cumulative realized investments and created over 140,000 jobs in the NCER. Since its inception, the NCER has drawn total committed investment of 120.2 billion ringgit and total cumulative jobs of more than 149,000. The National Economic Recovery Plan, Penjana, Shop Malaysia Online initiative has helped local retailers and traders generate more than 400 million ringgit in sales. According to Malaysia Digital Economy Corporation, MDEC, 22 e-commerce partners participated in the initiative, with almost 5 million consumers benefiting from the program. Meanwhile, the Penjana Micro, Small and Medium Enterprise campaign has benefited over 90,000 companies through onboarding training, seller subsidy and sales support via 20 participating e-commerce platforms. The 2 e-commerce initiatives were rolled out by MDEC under Penjana, with the government allocating 140 million ringgit to implement it. About 20 e-commerce platforms participated in the Penjana MSMEs e-commerce campaign.
Kerajaan Perikatan Nasional melaksanakan lanjutan moratorium.
The nation's banking system needs to stay robust and resilient in order to be ready for any future eventualities. How do banks strike a balance between duty to its shareholders and its social responsibility? Watch Money Matters with me, Zahir Kelvinong Abdullah, this Saturday, 6 p.m. only on TV3.
World's largest producer of synthetic rubber gloves, Hartalega Holdings Berhad, will not be able to meet the demand for rubber gloves in the next 3 years with its current production capacity. Its executive chairman, Kwan Kam Hon, also said demand for rubber gloves won't be affected by vaccines for COVID-19 and will continue to outstrip supply.
In the service industries, in the food industries, and even in industries, they are using a lot more gloves. This is the real cause of the glove consumption. This is the real cause of the shortage of the glove, not just because of the COVID patient. So when you have a vaccine, you have no COVID patient, the stepped up, the new application, the new SOP will be in place. Not because when there is no COVID, you're going to go back and say, oh, we don't need to wear gloves. At the end of the day,
he was met after the company's annual general meeting in Kuala Lumpur earlier today. So far, demand for usage in developed countries have increased 30%, while in developing countries, usage has more than doubled. Hartalega also have earmarked 1.5 billion ringgit investment to build 4 plants, of which first 2 lines will be operational by October 2021. Regional venture capital firm Agobi Partners is bullish on the local startup scene and plans to invest 100 million ringgit over the next 2 to 3 years. Its chairman and founding partner, Thomas Sao, said the firm is eyeing to invest in agri-tech space, artificial intelligence, circular economy, logistics, women founders, and Taqwa tech startups, using technology to serve the Muslim community.
Malaysia is a super connector, right, to 5 huge market opportunities. One is Malaysia, because of the common culture and language, Malaysia connects to Indonesia. right? Malaysia, because of its diversity, has many kind of Indian Malaysians, right? So you can connect to India. Malaysia also has a thriving overseas Chinese community. So from Malaysia, you can connect to China. Malaysia was also part of the British Commonwealth. English. Everybody here speaks fantastic English. It's also very familiar with common law. So Malaysia can also connect with the West. And finally, because Malaysia is an Islamic country, it connects to all the global Muslim community.
Thomas was met after the announcement of the Super Seed 2 championship winners by the firm and Sunway Group. Since 2015, Gobi Partners has invested 200 million ringgit on local startups like Carsum, Ringgit Plus, Easy Parcel and iStore iSent. That's all the time we have for Bizworld. I'm Liyana Hassanel. Thank you for watching and keep tuning in to TV Tiga.